might be a long range fight. They could rush.
That's good. Shaman, read out. I'm sorry. Read out the ship levels for the Bards. Yes, that's the Bards.
Okay, so the Bards looks like they have an Artemis for long range and 2 Hades, so they're gonna try to keep them on long range. Mine launcher for defense. Yeah, also the beacon flare, of course, to spot them in case they miss anyone. The breadcrumbs also going for long range. It's gonna be the killing ship with all the explosions. On the rider side,
we have a blender fish piloted by Finks with a starboard side Banshee and port side Carronade. And we have a galleon with double lumberjack and merc on the port side, an aft flare and double watcher on the starboard side. Now, I think this is a very risky pick against those double mobulars, especially as they're focusing entirely on long range. No, well, apart from the Banshees, which are kind of more versatile. Very long range focus picks from the Bards here. I think the galleon's going to be quite a risk. But if he manages to get those lumberjacks on target, they can completely destroy mobulars. So it's whether the disable's going to pay off or the superior positioning of the galleon will be able to get the win.
Cham, you are quite experienced against lumberjacks. How do you say should the Bards engage the Storm Brothers?
of the Storm Riders, well, I guess they will just try to keep the mobulars also as far away as they can. But it's hard because all the disables from Artemis and Mercury coming in. Maybe you can try to dodge a bit, but then also the lumberjack will miss. Well, the fish could try to sneak up on them a bit, provide some support.
If you look at the red team ships, you can see that the Manta Sky, Slice and Dice elected to go for Drogue Shoot, so I think it's a very good pick, especially against double lumberjack. But the Breadcrumbs has gone for Shoot Vent and Hydrogen. It's quite a strange choice. Shoot Vent, especially when fighting against double balloon hoppers. Triple balloon hoppers even, there's a carrier fish as well, isn't there?
Yeah, they might engage high, so if they get dropped, they still have time. Also with the Drogue Shoot, of course. Providing them more time to try to disable everything.
I think Shoot Vents are very strange against this what's going on from the Storm Brothers.
Shaman.
Yes.
You're way too awkward for this. Like
I think the best choice for the galleon would be Hydrogen. Without a doubt. Especially when a mobile can close range like that.
the Galleon has Drogue Shoot.
Both teams keeping distance here, just duking it out. Goldfish taking a bit of a battering now. Look at the focus fire from those two mobulars. Hades, Mercury, Artemis, all coming in. Banshees. He's managed a very slim amount of cover, not really getting out of the way of those guns behind this outcrop here.
Yeah, the fish will have a hard time trying to get a good position on the mobulars.
Galleon not quite being able to support, it's just a little bit too far away to get those lumberjacks on target reliably. Battering ram taking the hole.
It's trying to get in cover, but the Manta Sky still keeps range and arcs.
Nowhere to run. Impenetrable moving to reposition, but it's taking too long in my opinion. It needs to get a move on.
Looks like his own grave already.
Both mobs completely ignoring it though. If these lumberjacks start hitting on target soon, they may be able to turn around, but I think it's going to be too late here for the...
They're starting on the breadcrumbs.
Balloon going down the breadcrumbs, and he doesn't have Drogue Shoot like the other mobile does.
Yeah, so fish keeping himself barely alive, but the hull will go down.
Here. Sliver of hull left. But
okay, they're trying to drop the Manta Sky.
Yeah. Breadcrumbs goes down. One to the Bards. Well, because the Galleon tried to save his ally there, he's left himself vulnerable to the Mobula, and I think he's just going to get focused down. If perhaps he'd stayed a bit longer on the breadcrumbs, he may have been able to get a kill by grinding him out. But it's just not enough. What do you think about the Mercury pairing with double Lumberjack, John?
Well, it's good if you want to try to disable them, but if you drop them with the lumberjack, then the Merc won't have arc, so
Yeah,
it kind of
so I was
negates
thinking
itself. So
I think maybe
Galen
an
is going
Artemis
down
would work
now.
better. Look at this focus fire here. Galleon
also-
can't escape grinding out on pull.
I
on the
also share the
Lumberjack.
same opinion. I think doing double lumberjack Mercury gun on the side of a galleon is handicapping yourself pretty much. Unless you're talking about something like dunes, maybe dunes.
Yeah,
What-
you see it working in Dunes, but on
Because you
on
can
fjords,
you have
there's-
like a nice flat ground sometimes, of course, but
there's so much stuff to fall behind on fjords. If you look at the ground anywhere on the map, there's always little crevices and stuff to fall behind. So it's really difficult to get Mercury out for long if a ship falls below anything. Even in the flatter parts of the map, there's bits of things sticking out of the floor.
think about having the disable power of the Mercury, not an efficient power of.
yeah, the battering
Disable
ram
it,
should
yeah.
try to make a good flank while the Galleon maybe distracts them a bit. It's
Yeah,
dangerous
Galleon-
if the Mobilers rush the Galleon before the battering ram gets the flank, but it might be worth it trying.
The Galleon's still behind the arch low here. The Mobilers know where he is. Spot goes out the breadcrumbs.
Yeah, Mobilers already moving back because they expect the flank.
By the way, it should be noted that the Barman Cavendish is a very old pilot back when Hades was not a thing, where you only had the Mercury for long range. Piercing
No. Byron was a pilot for the original Genti. They always used AD, as far as I could remember.
I don't
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
they
remember
goal-
saw,
Barman.
they saw
I
the
think
fish,
coming into
they
cross the
already
flank,
turned
but-
Oh
it.
my god.
Impenetrable is very, very far away. As the Lumberjack's just falling wide. Bashram already taking huge damage from the Hades Artemis Mercury. Trying to run, but it just damaging himself by ramming into them. I think the
Lumberjack
Goldfish going
still
down
not
here.
hitting. They won't drop the Mobilers in time.
What do you think they need to do to turn this around? If they wanted to, Jarman.
Yeah, they would really have to sneak up on them without noticing.
Would it be better to? I suppose they don't have the luxury of hiding anymore because of the timer. But if there was no timer, I
Yeah,
think the
maybe
best
try
approach would be
rushing them both, getting
Yeah.
the Galleon also close with the Manticore.
The Galleon should have
Breadcrumbs
died
does lose
before
his
the
balloon here.
Goldfish
The
is
Lumberjacks
spotted.
finally taking
Maybe
some,
even try to ram them.
some shots.
Also agree. I think the Galleon should play a little bit more aggressive, even though he doesn't have the 80s in the flag.
Yeah, he's still so far that it's hard to hit all the
As soon as he
Lumberjacks,
moves out,
and
though,
they
it's
really
just-
have to hit
all
them.
it takes is one mobile to turn on him, and then all his guns are down on the side. Double Artemis is just enough to completely disable the Galleon and lock them out, if they're accurate, and they are being.
Yeah, there you go. The Merc itself is not a very good support gun.
Now look at the height difference here. The Mantis guy is very high up, and the Goldfish has managed to just block the Hades with this balloon here. Almost managing to get behind the breadcrumbs, but the breadcrumbs carries on dropping as well, and now comes up behind the battering. All hopes of getting a quick kill there for the Storm, but this didn't go to plan.
Battering ram barely keeping itself alive.
Lumberjack's falling short again.
Now it gets focused down.
No, any sort of lumberjack that could hit. Then it
Well,
will
the
make
thing
the
is-
death with.
They're relying entirely on the balloon pop, but because there's such a huge amount of vertical space in this map, there's not really much it does. I mean, the mobilists just fall slightly, but they just keep shooting back. it doesn't do enough damage to actually kill them or turn off their guns.
Yeah, and if the mobilers keep high enough, they have a lot of time to just snipe the lumberjacks constantly.
Maybe even a Minotaur, dare I say it, would be useful in this situation rather than a second lumberjack, just to keep the mobilers off target.
They can only really use it against one mobiler, like the Hades. The Hades shot by the Gallant Orange, they can still shoot back if the Gallant destroys the balloon.
Not to mention that
the northerly spawn.
to mention that the Minotaur is sort of hard now to hit at a certain range. Say more than 1,000 meters. It's a lot to hit with the Minotaur.
Oh yeah, Minotaur's hard to hit with. It's so slow projectile.
But yeah, Byron is an old pilot from the Gens, but he used to not fly the Galleon. I think he flew the Chunker.
You should ask him, Elian.
I think he used to
Ask
fly
him.
the Chunker.
Maybe he was so angry at his ally Galleon pilot that he decided to leave the Gens. I'm going to make my own Galleon. Do you think that happened?
And yeah, I think he had like he had a nice name on that Chunker. Don't remember, but I remember his name.
The Galleon
Wasn't
playing
it-
peekaboo here, trying to stick his head out, but as soon as he does, both ships get barraged by a huge number of light weapons from both these mobilers with the incredible focus fire.
I think the junker
Quite
name
accurate,
was
it's
Last Argonian Maid
Yeah, exactly.
or something
Was
like
the
that.
Argonian mate? Yeah.
The fish already spotted again, so it can't flank.
Who was the Iron Maiden? I remember a junker called Iron Maiden. Or was it Galleon? I don't know.
I think the Galleon was Jens Pagoda.
Bards here
Awesome.
opting to play it safe and just sit back in the spawn. Maybe hoping that the game just runs out of time rather than rushing those last 2 kills and risking the score. Quite a wise choice just to hold this commanding position in the middle of the map, not letting the Bards, the Stormbrothers stick their heads out.
Still 7 minutes to go. A lot of time.
They had the aggressive early start and now they can just wait.
Oh my god, that Galleon!
Guardian is coming in. The mob is rising with hydrogen to match him.
Double Havacha.
Here comes the focus fire. Goldfish moving also.
Line gun
Surprised-
up here.
If they manage to disable the mobilers, they have the advantage at least.
I'm surprised the Manta Sky is sticking by shooting at the batting ram and not both just focus fire on the Galleon.
Not too many disables coming out from the Manticore.
I think it is paying off though, the managed to get the armor down the batting ram. Batting ram's changing target to go for the other mobular, leaving the side open completely to the Hades double Artemis. Not what you want to see. Galleon
Manta
manages to
Sky.
get behind the Manta Sky though, this could be it. Will those Watchers do anything? One of them's broken. Where's the Watcher?
They were broken when they reloaded, I believe.
The front Watcher is down.
Oh, the other
Both
one got
Watchers
disabled
are
too.
disabled.
That Mercury. Good
That was a
as
bad
100.
timing of disabling for the...
Huge
the
focus
Galleon.
fire coming on the Goldfish. No, the Banshees, Artemis, Hades, everything.
Yeah, now they can just focus the fish down again.
Unfortunately, the Galleon's got the wrong side to him. He's trying to get his lumberjacks inside, but I don't think it's going to be enough. As soon as the back ram escapes, they're just going to focus down the Galleon. Yeah, they're already changing target. Beginning to change target now. The Hades and the Banshees.
I think they believe
They're
in the
speed
Havacha.
charging, but they're just reversing away. There's nothing
Yeah, the
they can do,
mobilers
really.
just keeping a good height to disable everything.
That's a nice disable.
I'm coming back in, just trying to do anything, but it's just
The Gallon's pilot tanking on the armor.
Yeah, they dropped the breadcrumbs.
I think best option they could have was wait for the Mantis guy. Just use that separation on the height.
Long range
Isolate
fights, they're
one
taking out
mobile.
a few guns, maybe just keeping the battering ram alive, but not for long, I don't think.
This is a good
Mine's
engagement,
going out,
maybe.
they're firing the mine launcher aggressively from the mobula.
They just
Zoning
don't
off
get
the
the time
battering
to
ram,
focus one
venting
mobula.
Mobula does use its balloon though. Will he grind out on top of this bridge here? Well, this could be it. Galleon's coming in very for a ram. Here he comes. Maybe
Galleon!
just get a kill here. Very
Mobula can't
dramatic.
dodge,
Oh
Mobula
my
can't
god!
dodge. Ooh.
Beautiful. It wasn't moonshine, but it was
Good job.
beautiful.
What went wrong?
That's a good job.
This may just be what they needed all along.
I don't know how they did it, but somehow they managed to turn the situation around.
Bit late though. It's 40 minutes to go.
You should maybe write it in the chat. There you go.
Other mobula
Yeah,
spawns back in
right.
in the south. Galleon just chasing them, charging ahead. He's going for another ram.
Is he gonna get it?
Other mobula
Is he
is trying to
gonna-
shoot, but
Oh, the
his
mobula is
ally
dodging too fast.
is
He's
start
so
taking
quick.
patches.
The
Oh,
balloon
he's
is
whacked on
destroyed, so
top
it
of him.
gains top speed.
Is he gonna carry on travelling at the Manta? Or is he gonna focus on the breadcrumbs?
We're just looking for arcs.
Focus fire on the breadcrumbs here. Big clutches.
So nice.
Battering ram front gun is down. Is it up? Still up.
And they're trying to focus breadcrumbs.
Amazing tanking there on the breadcrumbs. Shout out to the engineers. They
They
survived
managed to
5
ram
or
it
6
again.
watch
Oh,
barrages.
that's nice.
Oh,
about
Not
that.
nice.
enough, yeah, goes down. Now the Mantis guy's all alone in the spawn. Penchwell needs to turn quickly and get his guns and arc.
I think Lumberjack would be a good option.
Galen should just get the
The
mount
gunner's
for an
still
axe
using
again.
Lesmark on the Lumberjack for some reason. It's just too close range here on the Galleon. He needs to change ammo quickly. Neutral rounds now, but
But he's going for the escape.
Yeah, now they're going for the Hawacha.
breadcrumb spawns in the easterly spawn. Northeasterly spawn. Yes. Just leaving his ally here to die.
Well, they have the,
Oh no, he is coming.
kill advantage.
This may be a mistake. He's starting to head over. He does have a Mercury though, which can. I think this is a mistake though. If he's just going to come in, he's going to leave himself open to being taken
Yeah,
out.
Harlem balloon of the Mantis guy is down. Maybe they will get the ram. Oh, he's not even trying to ram.
Watch her right into the hole.
Oh, there goes the ram.
3-all. Stormbrothers managed to turn this around somehow.
It all started with a galleon ram.
Breadcrumbs unspotted, but the fire's giving away his position. It's difficult to do with the galleon, but if they manage to reposition quick enough, they might be able to take out the breadcrumbs before his ally
Yeah, the Mantis guy will
can
spawn
start locking
fast
them
enough.
down again. Be interesting to see where the Mantis guy spawns. Takes the easterly spawn. Battering ram going to get heavily focus fired now, but if the galleon impenetrable comes around quick enough, they may be able to take out the breadcrumbs before battering ram goes down. Does the battering ram have hydrogen?
Trying to ram again.
He does, he's burning it.
He won't get it though.
Quatch goes out the breadcrumbs, doesn't do a lot,
Oh,
just a
nice
bit too
dodge.
low to get everything done. Hydrogen just gets him above.
And they're focusing on the fish again.
Yeah, I think the fish is going down here. Just underneath the first module.
Maybe he can dodge
Can he
below
dodge
all
the
of
second
them.
one too? He manages to do it.
Galen is having a hard time turning.
His front gun is down, unfortunately. Just up in time. Can he get a balloon pop before it's disabled again?
Oh, the Hawacha misses.
Balloon down the breadcrumbs. That's one mob about the fight, but he's taking huge hull in return. As the Galleon's still getting his guns and arc, just sitting back. Here he
Maybe
comes
it's
now.
turning for another ram.
If the Galleon can shield his ally from this
It will
onslaught,
try, it's trying
he
to
might be able
ram.
to keep him alive.
Or maybe it just wants them Manticore to
Taking
get
the
an
flash
arc.
to the breadcrumbs any second. Dodge with the hydrogen.
And dodged again.
I think the impenetrable went for the wrong target there. If he went for the Manta Sky, he might be a bit more favourable. Time's up. That's the end of the game, and it's a draw. Oh no, what happens now? Are we playing?
Yeah, Bards have the
First
kill
kill?
advantage.
No, there is no kill advantage. It's round robin.
It's points.
Oh,
It's just points around
That
robin.
man.
Ah, okay. So it's a tied match. Is
But
there
they are
another game
allowed
now, or does it
to-
go to the Team Predators with the points advantage?
We'll
Okay, so
play
here are
it.
the numbers, guys. Team Predators are for sure have the first place in the group stage, but this next match now will decide who will proceed as the second place in the group stage into the finals. Right now, the Storm Predators have a point advantage of 2 points, so the Bards need to win with the 2-point advantage to force out a tiebreaker game. If they win more with the 3-point, then the all-deciding match, who goes to the finals.
But who gets into the finals? Shaman, start with the red ships.
okay, so Duck Duck Goose.
You
And
can
one
do
more
it, Charlie.
time, both going to front Hawacha. One more time, really kept the flare. Let's see what they will do with it. On the other side, the Lycurd. The Goose, Duck Duck Goose has the Banshee and the Gatling gun. On the rider side, Killing Feature Finks, piloting it. Front Artemis. Let's see if he will try to get some disables and then fly around them for Gatling Banshee kills. The Mobula, top deck Artemises on both sides, interesting, and a close range Gatling Mortar. Yeah, they might try to just disable them from long range, then get close and kill them.
Shaman, can you read out that Mirabella powered loadout from Byron Cavendish?
No, don't do it.
Do it. Do
That's
it.
crap.
Do it. Read the pilot load of Byron Cavendish, Shaman.
No.
Come on. If you don't do it, Alien has to.
Alien, do it.
Alien do
I
it.
think I'm talking about the close range
It
guns
is-
on the Exterminatus.
It is shoot when and not block shoot, right?
No, I
Interesting to
meant
see the Artemis from the Killing Feature here being really useful, disabling the front guard Duck Duck Goose, along with his ally, supporting long range with the Mobula. It's a thing I haven't
Yeah,
seen before
Squid is
personally,
playing
but it's
the
working
bait.
quite effectively here.
the thing is that Mirabella actually has a Phoenix clone. You know the thing about Phoenix clone?
Yeah.
Also,
Your
How did
talking
you
favorite
about
miss the
the
Shaman?
Gatling Mortar. Gatling Mortar doesn't actually have that much arc with each other.
It actually has more than I expected on the bottom there.
Exterminatus
It's-
has the behind of the one more time now. Not a good position for the Goldfish. Just eating the Hades and the Artemis.
Oh, they got the hull. Nearly hull drop, but they're too far.
Killing Feature dancing away, leaving the Goldfish just at the mercy of the Hades and Artemis. Trying to
I'll
get
just
some
say this
desperate
here.
watches on, but it's just too far away.
Do you guys think 4 casters for one match is too much?
Probably.
Nah, let's keep going. Gentlemen, your turn.
Yeah.
That's
That's all I had to say.
Are you kidding me? Anyway, one more time, charging in against the Killing
Focus
Feature.
fire.
Getting disabled from all sides.
Half the hull goes down straight away just from the Banshee into Artemis.
Didn't have a
Dr.
bunch.
Goose tried Hawatch on the Exterminatus, sorry.
Still has to change your target now to fend off the Duck Duck
Yeah,
Goose.
Squid left alone with one more time, having the advantage.
Exterminatus docking below the Goldfish. Goldfish just miles away from his ally, unable to do much against the Mobula, which is just avoiding him.
think
So I was
Biden is
turning again
again.
for Focus Fire. Really nice use of positioning here from the Mobula. Keeping eyes on the squid despite being charged by the goldfish.
I think Biden is again playing a bit passive. Let's see how that works out.
And I can double focus the Dr. Goose now. Let's see what happens.
This is how the Bards lost against the Predators and Fields. They just kind of kept going in one fish at a time. Doesn't
That
really...
Prince
nice
Artemis is
dodge
doing a
from
lot
the
of
squid.
work on the squid here. I'm quite impressed with it.
Would you say that that single squid Artemis, oh my god, Dr. Goose lost ammo.
I gotta be honest, Daniel, I prefer it more to than the Mercury Flak Squid. If you
I would never use a flag on a Merc squid. Only flare carrying it.
Oh yeah, for that amazing bifector Mercury Flagon.
But oh my god, what happened to the one more time?
The constant focus fire and change in zoning of targets here is quite impressive play from the Brotherhood's Mobula. Always able to support the squid when it needs to just put the pressure on and able to avoid the one-sided charges coming
It
at
looks
them.
like they get the kill now. They just need one hull break.
The front Artemis really
There we
paying off
go,
for that
first
extra
kill.
range. One more time trying to get behind the Exterminatus, but
Cavendish not using his
Oh,
Phoenix
good.
Claw to turn.
Oh god. The speed? No, it's good.
Why
You
is he
should
not
win the
using it?
Tucker
Why is he
Flare.
not using it?
Flare to the DO.
They do have fire extinguishers, so they are fine actually.
20 stacks
20
on the O.
stacks. Oh my god, the flare hit 20 stacks, yeah.
But they're not repairing it or extinguishing it. One more
They
time.
don't need to.
Does it get arc? No, no, he's shoot wending down. It's fine. More for
Dr.
this.
Goose spawns
Yeah,
in the
squid
north.
finishing one more time.
Do you
100%
think?
from both ships on the Storm Brothers side.
Do you think the Bards underestimated that single Squid Artemis
Possibly, I did.
and overestimated
I really
the
did
Milplus
underestimate
Artemis?
it.
Because
It
it's
seems to be doing quite a lot of work.
what I notice about the Bards fishes is they don't try to use the balloon to block any of the shots. Like the Goldfish is a relatively big balloon, and you could probably hide its entire hull under if you just engage really low. But every time they back off or run away or engage, they're on the same altitude, meaning it's very easy for Artemises and Thetis to destroy their armor hull and the guns. Really not helping them. Shaman, say something.
Goldfish getting
Yeah, they could either try to
Corner
engage high enough so the Artemis doesn't have arc on them, or just go so low that the balloon actually hides the Hawachas. Looks like they're trying it now. Mobula is high on altitude, so it could work. Now they're rising again.
Maybe too soon.
Now the Mobula is exactly on the
See,
same
the thing is,
altitude.
they're trying to ignore the squid, but
Are they going above
as soon as
Artemis
they
Arcs?
do,
Oh, the Hawach actually had
Hawach
some
hit,
guns.
but no
Watch takes a
disables.
lot of guns out.
Destroyed Hades in the bomb guns. It's good enough.
Still
Yeah.
has
Is it
a
nice
lot of
engagement?
trouble,
Now,
they've got a lot
now
of
they
trouble.
got the disable they needed.
Oh.
Squid will try to keep the other fish busy.
Front gun down on the one more time. Armor down one more time. Big hydrogen there from the Exterminatus trying to get above the hatches, but it's not quite managing to get out of the way. One more time, he's full on to
Fish
the
putting
squid.
itself in Mobile Arc. All guns still down.
They're actually above the Artemis Arcs before the mobile arc. And the Squid Arc.
And a
I think
good
I think
disable.
Killing Feature should change target here, but it's a bit too late. He should help his ally on the Duck Goose.
The thing is, they have nothing against the mobilus balloon, so it can constantly dodge up and down. Fish can't avoid that.
They're
They
Don't
have a
get
Carol.
behind Exterminatus. It's
That-
looking like the Bards may be able to turn this around.
Yeah, now it's just going too low for it.
Watcher just misses. Second Watcher also misses the engines of the Squid. Killing Feature just getting away.
Look,
3 engines still up.
it was disabled the last second, it would have damaged it. The Artemis just constantly
Shoot
Saving
disabling
some
down
so
to
much.
trouble.
the Squid, dodging right below them.
Mobula going up again.
Gatling motor! It's happening.
Here we go.
Maybe a close range
Just
sight from the
Mortis
mobilis.
just falling underneath, some hitting
Hang
it,
on.
but not enough. A lot of altitude play here, really interesting to watch. Up and down.
A nice ally ram.
Did the Mobula has very little balloon health actually? When you look
Yeah,
at
they're
it.
sacrificing a lot of balloon to do it. I think they're gonna get punished by the Sable. Killing Feature going for, in my opinion, the wrong ship here. He needs to help his
Oh,
ally
they
on
both
the
got
Goose.
disabled. Holy.
Side Gatling on the Exterminatus.
Exterminatus trying to rise above, but it's not doing it. Watch takes out the armor. Some perm hull coming out. Killing Feature dodging the Watcher with a nice hydrogen.
It's
Gets
not
away with
able
all
to
its
help
engines.
its ally when it's running away. Dr. Goose not really following up. with
Trying
the-
to get in the blind spot of the fish. Reversing. Really struggling though. A lot of dancing. Oh, he's changed his mind. He's shoot venting down to catch it with his eye. Trying to support with one Artemis.
This is
Not
what the
much he's
Gatling.
doing.
Oh, it ran the mountain a bit.
Blue team really needs to get to group up a little bit more on one ship.
But they are the only one grouped up at the moment.
Balloon got
I
down
think
again.
he had a lot of time
So
to
that's
reboot that
grinding
one.
out. Come on, where's the balloon repair? No balloon repair. All that watcher.
That
Too
really
much.
took too long.
Why is the balloon
Beaches
dying
run
on the
away.
Mobula all the time? They would have a Gatling that random Banshee. The balloon shouldn't have to die against them.
That took a lot of time to rebuild.
Keeps using a shoot vent.
Should have used salvage them for once. Maybe. Squid,
Can the
obviously.
Squid reverse fast
Yeah.
enough with a goldfish chasing him?
When you reverse, you only have half the speed.
But half the speed is more than a fish, so
It's
it's
actually.
close. No, I mean, it's there is some distance. The fish is faster, but will he be able to get far enough back to make them overextend? Exterminatus is going to have the side of the one more time any second. He's just comes around the corner of this mountain.
It was a trap. So we had to.
At least Squid did what Squid does, running away, being safe again,
Dr. Goose charging after Exterminatus right in the front.
dodging the
One more
Hawacha.
time trying to get the henge into the killing feature. Watcher goes wide.
They're going to focus. They duck their kills. That close range haters. Not doing too much.
Gatling any second from the Squid will support. I think the Dr. Goose may go down here. Where's the Gatling? Here we go.
They might
Armor down,
rebuild the
Dr. Goose. Where's
Hawacha in
the
time
water?
and destroy it again.
The
There we
mortar
go.
is actually destroyed.
The ram finish. Hydrogen? No? He's trying. Not enough balloon.
You probably change target to the one more time. Maybe.
Someone else needs to be careful with hull repairs here. If he loses it here, it'd be bad.
And this is a messy engagement. All it moving.
Oh, both Hawacha Squid, but nice dodging.
Exterminatus losing balloon.
Wait, they're securing it. Who's securing?
One
Oh.
more time.
Oh, one more time. Squid very low.
I think the Bards are doing quite a nice job in separating making sure that both ships can support each other.
Where's the Watcher to finish him off? Too slow. Did they get the
Yeah,
armor up?
hello.
Just in time, but it's not
Ram?
enough to get there.
Oh,
Not even
Oh.
They
necessary.
rebuilt it,
Good
but
ram.
they didn't manage to get a mallet hit in time before it was taken back down again. Too much damage. And once again, the killing feature left alone.
Can
Yeah,
it
they managed
escape
to
this time again?
They're managing to ignore the squid and just focused on the mobula.
That's also what Squid does.
So,
Shaman hates squids.
and be annoying.
Obviously.
Squid losing the balloon to the side, carrying it. Vulture fish is blocking each other. Are they able to kill the squid?
Oh,
it's
no
still not
chance to
turning
run, no
away, trying to
engines
get
at all.
as much distance from the engagement as possible once his ally dies.
Oh, they ran.
And another ram kill.
Did they see him?
A nice shot.
Oh, why is he shooting? He should be trying to just back up and run.
He's
Fast,
backing
further
up.
away.
No,
He's,
he
yeah.
hit the spike. Hit the spike.
They
he's
shot a single Artemis, giving away
Grinding a
position
bit
for him.
on the mountain.
losing a bit of fall in that little spiral.
All alone. Oh, Kinniby just spawns in just in time. Can he get his guns in arc quick enough? Nice hydrogen there from Robida, dodging all those watches. Shoot vent down as well. Nicely done. Nice piloting there from Baron Cavendish.
Except he is
Just trying to get
moving
trying to get some
forward
damage in.
as it does. So he's actually
They should try to focus down the goose fast.
Armor down, look
It's
at
so
Goose.
low on hull already. And then they have enough time to double team the one more time.
Has the Dr. Goose died yet?
Where's the Gatling? Is it still being
two
rebuilt?
ships have died, so I think
Okay.
both
Huge
have
Watcher
died.
Ghost. Killing feature coming for a ram.
Maybe? No, he's back.
It's not
Perhaps.
enough.
Mobile is still disabled,
Poor
trying to
Mobile.
rebuild itself.
It's got the side one more time, maybe able to get a kill here if it's lucky. If it manages to avoid the Watcher of the Duck Goose.
Maybe the kill feature here has to prioritize
One
the
more time,
Banshee a
turning
little
its
bit
back
more.
to the engagement for some reason.
Sad Kernate taking out the balloon of the killing feature.
Hey, this needs alarm time.
Oh, and now
Nice
Hawasha. He
Bomb
keeps
down
his
the
engines
Goose.
alive.
Oh, that little
Little
bump
bump
by the
takes away the
Amazon.
perma. I feel like the Storm Brothers are really struggling to get the focus
because-
fire working.
Their biggest firepower is on the mobile. So if they keep the mobile occupied, the squid can't do enough damage.
Artemis Gatling doing quite a bit of work
Oh
one
my
more
God,
time.
both-
Killing feature able to take him down here.
Both
To
fishes
keep
so
the
low.
sables, but not enough. Loses the Gatling.
The bridge saved
The-
the examinators from the ram. Oh my god.
This
shot
Watch is
didn't-
going to take a lot of damage out if the hull doesn't get up in time.
The problem that the killing feature has and the
He
examinators
has
is
quite a lot of balloon health. Why is he not rising?
they both the blue ships try to dodge below very often.
Killing feature doing work on the one more time. It's going to get the kill, I
Oh,
think.
At
yeah.
the same
Down it
time
goes.
they keep using the Artemis, and when they dodge below
Real.
and use the Artemis, they're not able to get many shots on. So they really struggle getting control of the Apache fishes
Use
because they
aggressively
keep
trying to ram Mobile.
getting below them.
So what's your fish is the counter of the mobile, right? Then?
Can they
It's
disable
better
front
than
gun
a
with the
blender
Artemis?
fish.
Yeah, it is.
Nicely done.
It just depends on the Artemis arc.
2
Yeah,
minutes
exactly.
left on the clock. If they get this kill, it may be game. One more time spawns in very close. That may be a mistake.
No.
Down goes the Duck Goose. No, it's spotted.
But it's all about the points. Who's going to win?
If it
Because
keeps
I'm
like
good.
this, Storm Rider will take the win.
They
how
just
many
need to avoid
points?
dying now.
How many points ahead are the Stone Brothers?
2 points before this
Ah.
match. So if they get 4 kills, then they win. Oh, I think they just got it in the stream. For me.
So if the Bards win with 5-4, would it be a tie?
No.
No.
The Stone Brothers second place now. No matter how this game ends.
How very motivating for the
Well,
Bards.
they're not watching the stream, I guess.
Are they?
We can check. If they just throw the match away now, then we know they're stream tweeting.
A lot of 5 minutes. A really aggressive play here. A little bit goose. Danvers Yellow. Too low for them already to put some explosive on, but they're trying to
Exterminator's
destroy
blown on
them all the time.
fire. The fled
So
is
much damage, all these repetitive rounds in hull. They may even manage to get a kill here if they keep shooting at this Dispatcher. Its armor just managing to stay up while on fire. How many stacks is it on?
only 2 seconds.
Well, that's time.
GG.
Not even
next to
time.
the fish, but not quite. They've not noticed because they're concentrating so much.
Oh man, how about you? The Russia has lost a few matches. They're just saying Millblow is more P than Line Canopy.